सब्सक्राइब करें हमारे चैनल साइड बाय टेक को। और आज MCQ ऑन एंडोक्राइन सिस्टम की श्रेणी में देखें हमारा सेट नंबर 35 जो नीट और अदर कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम के लिए इम्पॉर्टेंट रहने वाले MCQ टाइप क्वेश्चन हैं। फ्रेंड्स, पूर्व की तरह मैंने जैसा कि अगले वीडियो में दिया था उसी प्रकार उसी पैटर्न पर हिंदी और अंग्रेजी में इस वीडियो को भी मैं प्रस्तुत करने का प्रयत्न कर रहा हूं। तो चलिए फ्रेंड, स्टार्ट करते हैं आज के इस वीडियो को। हमारा फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन है द पोस्टीरियर पिट्यूटरी स्टोर्स एंड रिलीजेज। हियर posterior pituitary is a part of the pituitary gland. As we know that pituitary gland is made up of or consists of two parts, that is the anterior lobe which is known as adenohypophysis and posterior lobe that is the neurohypophysis. Here the posterior pituitary or neurohypophysis is the part of hypothalamus. The hormones are synthesized and secreted from the hypothalamus but stored in the pars nervosa part of the posterior pituitary or neurohypophysis, and this part release the hormone into blood but it cannot synthesize the hormone. So here the right answer is option number C for the question number 1. Now the question number 2, which of the following hormones are responsible for regulating blood sodium levels in the body? This is the hormone aldosterone, which is responsible for regulating blood sodium potassium levels in the body. Now the question number 3, which of the following hormones are responsible for fight or flight response? This is the hormone which is adrenaline or epinephrine or noradrenaline or norepinephrine, which is secreted from the medulla part of the adrenal gland, and it is responsible for fight or flight action, and it is also known as emergency hormone or the hormone for fight or flight. Now the question number 4. So the question number 3, the option number A is correct option for the question number 3. Now the question number 4, which of the following pairs the hormone of the endocrine glands and its primary action is incorrectly matched? Here the name of the hormone given and their action or their functions has given together. So here the option number D is correctly matched. Melatonin regulates the rate of cellular metabolism. This question is incorrectly matched because melatonin is a hormone which is secreted from the pineal gland, and pineal gland, as you know, is the smallest endocrine gland and it is situated in the brain, and melanin regulates not the rate of the cellular metabolism but it regulates the sleep and wake up rhythm of our body. So it is incorrectly matched. Now the option number A, calcitonin lowers the calcium level in the blood. Parathyroid calcium levels rises blood. Somatostatin, which is the hormone of the islets of Langerhans, inhibits the release of the glucagon from the liver. Now the question number 5, islets of Langerhans cluster of the cells found in. It is found in the endocrine pancreas. As we know, pancreas has two parts. One is endocrine gland which secretes the pancreatic hormone for the digestion of carbohydrate, fat, and proteins. And the endocrine pancreas consists of the islets of Langerhans and the clusters of the cell, which is known as the islets of Langerhans, secretes mainly three types of enzyme, that is the insulin, glucagon, and somatostatin. Now, the question number 6. The pituitary hormone that stimulates the male testes to produce sperm and stimulates the development of the follicle in the female on the monthly cycle is the pituitary hormone, that is commonly known as gonadotropic hormone. Secretes two types of hormone. One is FSH and other is LH. FSH, that is the follicle stimulating hormone, and LH, that is the luteinizing hormone, both controls the production of sperm and ovum in the male reproductive gland testis and ovary in the female respectively. So here the option number D is correct answer for the question number 6. Now the question number 7. Which of the following hormone prepares our body for the action in emergency situation? This is the hormone adrenaline or epinephrine, which is secreted from the adrenal medulla, is responsible for the action in emergency situation. Now, the question number 8. Adrenaline hormone prepares the body to face emergency situation. Why? Here, all of the above, that is option number D, is correct answer for the question number 8. This hormone adrenaline increasing heartbeat, increases breathing rate, and increase the supply of the oxygen to skeletal muscle to face the emergency situation. So the option number D is correct answer for the question number 8. Now the question number 9. Here in the question number 8, as you have seen that the supply of oxygen is necessary to the body for conversion of the glycogen into glucose, and it fulfills the requirement of the body energy which is required in the to face the emergency situation. Now the question number 9. Which hormone of the adrenal gland supplement the sex hormones from the gonads? Now, the question number 9 has option number C is correct answer. That is the gonadocorticoids such as androgen is the hormone supplement the sex hormones from the gonads, and these androgen are mainly testosterone, which is the male hormone but also secreted in a small amount in females, and it is responsible for masculine feature. But in case when it is secreted in more amount in the females, the masculine features develops into females. Now the question number 10. Which hormone increases heartbeat and produces feeling of the excitement? This is the hormone adrenaline, which increases the heartbeat and produces a feeling of the excitement. Now, the question number 11. So, here the option number A is correct answer for the question number 10. And then now, the question number 11, the cluster of the cells in the pancreas that produce hormone are known as islets of Langerhans. As I have discussed, islets of Langerhans has mainly three types of cells, that is the alpha cell, beta cell, gamma cell, and delta cells. And the delta cells secrete a ghrelin hormone, whereas alpha cell glucagon, beta cell insulin, and delta cell gamma cell secretes the hormone somatostatin, which inhibit the production of the glucose from the glycogen. Now, question number 12. The glycogen is Now, here the answer will be A. The glycogen accelerates the conversion of glycogen into glucose. Here, the option number A is correct answer for the question number 12. Now the question number 13. Most hormones of the endocrine system are regulated by negative feedback mechanism. As we know that the hormone secretion is an important function of the endocrine system, and when its action became over on certain glands, it sends message to the hormone secreting organs, and thus the negative feedback mechanism works. Now, the question number 14. Which of the following hormone increases the rate of the cell metabolism and regulate growth? This is the thyroxine hormone, which increases the rate of the cell metabolism and regulates growth. Now, the question number 15. Calcitonin is a hormone of which of the following? Calcitonin is the hormone of the thyroid gland which regulates the calcium level in the blood. Now, the question number 16. Calcium level in the blood is regulated by the hormones of the thyroid, which is known as calcitonin. So, the option number is correct answer for the question number 16. Now, the question number 17. The hormone which regulates the gene expression of the target cell. This is also the hormone of the thyroid gland, that is the thyroxine. So, here the option number C is correct answer for question number 17. Now the question number 18. All of the following are the hormones of the anterior pituitary except निम्नलिखित में C मात्र एक अपवाद है ऐसे हार्मोन्स का जो एंटीरियर पिट्यूटरी से स्रावित नहीं होते हैं. तो सो हियर द पाराथायरॉयड हार्मोन दैट इज द PTH इज नॉट सिक्रेटेड फ्रॉम द anterior pituitary or pituitary gland, but it is secreted from the parathyroid gland, which is situated on the surface of the thyroid gland and 4 in number. Now, the question number 19. Exophthalmic goiter is caused due to the overactivity of the thyroid, that is the thyroxine gland, when secreted in excess amount from the thyroid gland. Exophthalmic goiter is caused. Now, it is also known as Graves' disease. Now, the question number 20. Vasopressin is also called antidiuretic hormone because vasopressin reduces the urinary excretion. So, it is known as antidiuretic hormone. That is, it prevents the diarrhea or shortage of the water and electrolyte in the body. So, here the option number C is correct answer for the question number 20. Now, the question number 21. The vasopressin is also called antidiuretic hormone because it reduces urinary excretion. Now, the question number 22. The deficiency of ADH causes. Here, the deficiency of the ADH causes diabetes insipidus, in which repeatedly urine discharge happen. But in case of the diabetes mellitus, which is caused due to the deficiency of the insulin from the pancreas, and it is similar in the function that the secretion of the urine repeatedly. Now, the question number 23. Name the gland which regulates the secretion of the hormone from the male and female gonads. The pituitary gland, which hormone regulate the male and female gonads, that is the hormone is known as gonadotrophic hormone, and two type of gonadotrophic hormone, that is the FSH, follicular stimulating hormone, and LH, that is the luteinizing hormones. Now, the question number 24. Which of the following is the growth hormone inhibiting hormone? This is the somatostatin. Now, the question number 25. Here, the somatostatin, option number D is correct answer for the question number 24. Now, the question number 25. Which of the following hormones regulate gene function and interacts with the receptor inside the cells? Now, the question number 25. Option number C is correct answer. This is the thyroid hormone, which regulates the gene function and interacts with the receptor inside the cells. Now, the question number 26. A gland having the endocrine as well as exocrine function is pancreas. Pancreas secretes pancreatic juice in the duodenum part of the small intestine, as well as secretes hormones like the endocrine glands. So, it is the endocrine as well as exocrine gland that is the pancreas or agnaceae. Now, the question number 27. Ophthalmic goiter is caused due to the overactivity of the thyroid gland, which is known also as Graves' disease. Now, the question number 28. The option number B, diabetes insipidus, is the correct answer. That is option number B, diabetes insipidus, is the correct answer for the question number 28. Now, the question number 29. Which gland is responsible for the producing melatonin, a hormone that regulates the sleep-wake-up cycles or rhythm? This is the gland, pineal gland, which secretes melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep-wake-up cycles. Pineal gland, as you know, it is the smallest endocrine gland situated in the brain region together with the hypothalamus and pituitary gland. And pituitary is the second largest gland after pineal gland. Pineal gland is the smallest gland and pituitary is the second smallest gland, whereas the thyroid gland is the largest gland. Now, the question number 13. Name the gland which regulates the secretion of hormone from the male and female gonads. This is the pituitary gland, which secretes gonadotropic hormone, which regulates the secretion of hormone from the male and female gonad. As we know, male gland testes secrete testosterone, which is the androgenic hormone, and two types of the hormone, that is estrogen and progesterone, is secreted from the ovary. And the secretion of these hormones from the testes and ovary is regulated by the gonadotropic hormone, which is secreted from the pituitary gland. Now, the question number 31. Which hormone is responsible for regulating blood sugar level? This is the insulin, which is responsible for the regulating blood sugar level. Insulin is secreted from the beta cells of the islets of Langerhans of pancreas. Now, the question number 32. Adrenal gland is a cap-like structure located on each kidney. Over the kidney, on each kidney, there is the adrenal gland is situated. Now, the question number 33. Hormone regulates the blood pressure. This is the adrenaline hormone, which regulates the blood pressure. Now, the question number 34. Thyroid gland secretes hormone known as thyroxine, which is the iodine-containing hormone. It is the only one hormone which contains iodine, and in deficiency of the iodine or dysfunction of the thyroxine, a disease goiter is caused, that is known as Ghangha in Hindi. Now, the question number 35. Thyroxine regulates the rate of the metabolism, and as well as it also regulates the growth of the body. Now, the question number 36. Which of the following hormone is secreted by the pituitary gland? This is the growth hormone is secreted by the pituitary gland, whereas option number is testosterone is the main androgen hormone secreted by the testes Insulin is secreted by the beta cells of pancreas, and progesterone is secreted by the ovary of the females. So here the correct option number C, is correct option for the question number 36. Now the question number 37, which hormone is responsible for regulating the blood sugar? It is the insulin. Which is responsible for regulating blood sugar level? It decreases the blood sugar level and the blood. Now, and deficiency of insulin causes diabetes mellitus or madhumeh, which is the disease of many times discharge of sugar through the urine. Now the question number 38, which of the hormone of these hormone is or are not secreted by the pituitary gland? This is the hormone. Cortisol is not secreted by the pituitary gland, but it is secreted by the adrenal cortex. Now, as its name declares that it is secreted from the adrenal cortex region of the adrenal gland. Now the question number 39, name the disorder caused by the oversecretion of the growth hormone. The oversecretion of growth hormone leads to gigantism, in which the body grows from the average of another person. Now the question number 14, which endocrine glands regulate the iodine of the synthesis, a specific hormone, the deficiency of which can lead to the goiter? This is the thyroxine hormone from the thyroid gland is secreted, which is iodine containing hormone. On deficiency of the iodine lead to the enlargement of the thyroid gland in the neck region, which is known as the goiter or ghanga in Hindi. Now the question number 41, which of the following endocrine glands contribute to the setting of the body of biological clock? This is the pineal gland, which contributes to setting the body of biological clock and related with the night and daytime. Now the question number 42, the gland which is not also the master endocrine gland is controlled by which of the following? This is the hypothalamus, which controls the pituitary gland, and which pituitary gland in turn controls other major endocrine glands through its hormones. So the hypothalamus is known as supermaster gland, whereas the pituitary is known as the master endocrine gland or master of endocrine orchestra, or it is also known as hypophysis cerebri. So here the option number B is correct answer for the question number 42. Now the question number 43, name the disorder caused by too much secretion of the growth hormone that leads to the excessive growth, especially of the hands and feet, and this is known as acromegaly. Now here the option number D, acromegaly, is the right option for the question number 43. Now the question number 44, name the disorder caused by the under-secretion of insulin. And this is under-secretion of insulin causes diabetes or diabetes mellitus, because insulin is responsible for regulating the blood sugar level, and it converts the excess glucose into the glycogen in the liver. And in case when insulin is not secreted, the glucose level of the blood increases and causes the diabetes or madhumeh, चीनी की बीमारी. Now the question number 45, which hormone is administered to a person suffering from the marked fall in the blood pressure? The hormone adrenaline is administered to a person suffering from the marked fall in the blood pressure, because the adrenaline hormone regulates the blood pressure, and the blood pressure is known as the pressure of blood in the arterial system of our body. Now the question number 46, which gland controls the function of the all other glands? This is the pituitary gland, which controls the functioning of the major glands, that is the adrenal gland, through the adenocorticotropic hormone ACTH, and thyroid gland through the hormone TSH, thyroid stimulating hormone, and two types of gonad, that is the testis and ovary through the hormone gonadotropic hormone or GTH, which are of two types, that is the follicular stimulating hormone FSH and LH, that is the luteinizing hormone. Now the question number 47, the anterior lobe pituitary gland produces growth hormone, which is responsible for the metabolism of carbohydrate, protein and lipids, and is responsible for the growth of the body, particularly the growth of the bone. Now, this hormone is shortly known as GH or somatotropic hormone STH. Now the question number 48, the posterior lobe pituitary gland produces two types of hormone. One is oxytocin or other is vasopressin or ADH. Here the option number A is correct answer for the question number 48. Now the question number 49, deficiency of growth hormone leads to the dwarfism or monapan, in which a person becomes more shorter than the other person in comparison, and this is created in the childhood. Now the question number 50, overactivity of the growth hormone leads to the overactivity of growth hormone leads to gigantism, in which a person becomes more in size and shape from the other person. Now the question number 51, which is the last question of this video. Anal gland is a cap-like structure located on each kidney. So I am going to conclude this video again, and I think that one more video will be necessary to summarize all of the topics of the endocrine gland. तो चलिए मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो के साथ अगले दिन ऐसे वक्त. थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग. गुड नाइट.